goodness, this dress. This kind of just feels like one of those wedding dresses you buy from Wish. What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. For today's video, I am doing yet another Asos wedding try on video because I just love trying on wedding dresses. I think at this point, I'm kind of addicted. And honestly, I have done so many of these Asos wedding dresses try on videos that by this point, I'm running out of wedding dresses. The well is drying up, but there's still a few more. I still have found a few more dresses that I can try for you guys, and I thought, why not film it? Because I love trying out wedding dresses, and not only do I get to see what kind of wedding dress I like for my big day, but also you guys can see what there is available on Asos that's very affordable. If you guys are brand new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy, welcome to my channel. If you guys want to stick around, make sure you guys subscribe down below. But I guess without further ado, let's get on into the video. Alright guys, so let's just start off with the fact that I have 3 boxes this size. It's quite a lot. It's quite excessive. I spent £1,000 on these wedding dresses yet again. And of course, I won't be keeping all of them. I might not even keep a single one, but I feel like with wedding dresses, you have to try it before you actually buy it, if you know what I mean. It has to be perfect. It has to be the one. So I feel like that's why Asos is pretty good, because you can return it if it doesn't fit you or if you don't like it. So I'm gonna try some of these dresses out, and honestly, I'm just really excited because I picked up some really cute ones. In case you guys haven't seen my previous videos trying out Asos wedding dresses, this is what the wedding dresses come like. They come in this massive box that says Asos Bride, and I don't think it's every single one. I think like the more affordable ones under £100 don't come in the box, but the ones that are like over £100 usually come in a nice box like this. So let's crack this bad boy open and see which dress is inside. All right, here we go. Here is the first dress. This is probably my favorite one that I've actually picked up for this video. It is just so freaking pretty. Oh my god. Look at this top. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. This dress. This dress is everything. Look at the top first of all. It has like this plungy sort of neckline, but it has the mesh in between, which I absolutely love because it just makes it a little bit less like showy, if you know what I mean. It then has this long train, which is so fluffy and so poofy. I've got to say, I am really into these princess kind of dresses. They're not like fully princess, but they're just like a little bit of a princess dress. And usually I'm more into like the mermaid tail kind of dresses, but this is everything. This is so cute. Also, this is what it looks like from the back. It's quite backless and low, but it still has like this really nice lace on the straps on the back, which I just love. I love this dress so much, and it was a little bit on the pricey side. This dress right here was £420 on Asos, and to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, it's not actually that expensive for a wedding dress. However, for an Asos wedding dress, it is quite expensive because a lot of them are usually around the £200 mark. So this one is like the elite of them all. I think this is probably the most expensive one I've ever tried from Asos. So I guess let's try this on and see if it's worth the money and if it's worth the hype. Okay guys, so here is the first dress. Oh my god, I just love this so freaking much. I love the neckline. I love the straps. It's just such a beautiful dress, like there's no denying it. This is what it looks like from the back. I just think it's so beautiful. It's so dainty, and it has a bit of a drag at the back as well, which is amazing. It's actually not too long of a dress. I've got some white heels on, just like this, and they're actually not that hard to walk in with this dress. I find that some of the dresses that I've tried in the past, they're a bit too long, so that like you end up treading on the front of it. And you definitely don't really want that with a wedding dress, because that is like the last day you want to be tripping, right? On your wedding day. So this dress is like the perfect length. I just love how poofy it is. I love all the layers. It's just so freaking beautiful. It fits literally like a glove. I feel like I would literally be able to wear this to my wedding day with like no tailoring, or maybe like minor tailoring. And that's very difficult to come by on a wedding dress. Like a lot of the time, even when you buy one like this from a store, you still have to tailor it to your own body shape and stuff. So for this one to fit so nicely, I'm pretty shook about. My favorite part of the dress is definitely the neckline. I just love how elegant it looks. I love the fact that it goes quite plunge, but like I said, it doesn't really show off that much cleavage, which is great. I'm just obsessed with this one. I don't know if any of the other dresses are going to top this first one, because this is it. As I was putting this dress on, my fiance Matt walked in on me, and I was just like, well, what if this is the one? Now you've seen it. But yes, I'm just very excited about this one. I would definitely wear this to my wedding day if I could. So if there's anyone out there looking for a nice dress like this is the one. Okay, moving on, we have the next dress, which is right here. Let me just get it out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, already one look at it through the bloody bag that it's in and I'm already in love. Like, what the hell? This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. You guys just wait till you see this one. Ta-da! Look at this bodice. This is everything. It's like lace, but rose, like floral kind of lace. It's all three-dimensional. You can like feel it. You can see the 3-dimension. I just love this. I also love the fact that the actual like lace comes over the neckline of it. So it has like these little random bits here and there, which I think just makes it look really nice. Also, the straps are amazing. They're not adjustable, but at the same time, what wedding dress has adjustable straps? None. I really like the fact that they're really thin. They're very like dainty, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't want really thick straps on your wedding day, especially with a dress like this. And then this is what the bottom of it is like. It's very poofy again. I've gone for poofy dresses in this video, which I usually don't. I usually go for like the more slender, tight-fitting kind of dresses. So this is definitely a nice little change, just to see if I like it, really. The dress does come with a zipper at the back for, you know, easy entrance. But yeah, I really, really like this. I think it feels really nice. The bottom of the dress is really nice and floaty. And this dress, again, was a little bit pricey, but not really in the grand scheme of things. It was £275, which for Asos is a little bit over the price range that's like the typical price, but honestly, it's not that bad. I think for a beautiful understated dress like this, £275 is not actually that much for a wedding dress. So let's try this on and see how it looks on me. All right, so here is the next one. I love this one again. The first thing I want to say about this dress is that this would fit really nicely if I had sized it down. If I just cinch myself in at the waist so you guys can see a little bit better, this is what it should look like. But when I let go, there's actually quite a lot of excess fabric around the bodice. So that's the first thing. The next thing, I just love the bottom of the dress. There's like a petticoat underneath this. I don't even know what it's made of, but it feels quite meshy. There you go. That's the petticoat underneath, and it's keeping the structure of the dress so well. It just feels really lifted, even though it's not like a full-on princess dress. It has a lot of body to it, but in a subtle way. Now, this is what it looks like from the back. It's just very simple. The bodice sort of carries around all the way around. I think my favorite thing about this dress is definitely the neckline. Like I said, I love all the little flowers kind of overlapping my skin. In general, the fabric of this fits really nicely. The only thing that I'm struggling with is this part here. It's kind of tickling my armpit. I don't know what it is, but this little flower, as I move my arms around, it's like really scratching and bothering the skin under my armpit. I know that is such a like stupid thing to mention, but I just needed you guys to know if anyone was to get this dress, you might have to do something about these little flowers. But apart from that, this dress is pretty much perfect. I think this is a little bit more understated just compared to the first one. I think it's just a little less flashy, but that's okay. Like, I totally love dresses like this too. But the big question is this the one? Would this be the dress for my wedding? Let's do a little twirl test. Ooh, that is looking pretty good in the viewfinder, I must say. So, I don't know. Is this the one? Let me know what you guys think. I like it, but I don't know if I like it enough. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay, the next dress also comes in the same sort of like bag, case. What is this actually called? I can't think of the word. Can someone let me know what this is called? It's like a suit bag, but for a dress. I'm being really silly right now. I have no idea what this is called, so leave me a comment down below. Now, this next dress, I must say, it's not really my kind of dress. I probably wouldn't go for something like this on my actual wedding day, but just because it's not really my cup of tea doesn't mean it won't be one of yours. So let's check this one out. I still really like it. Don't get me wrong. I love the sleeves on it. It's very poofy, very extravagant, and bold. But the only thing I don't like is how short the dress is. I don't think it will actually go down to the floor. It's probably going to be like a midi kind of dress. For me personally, I want my wedding dress to be very extravagant, very bold, very bougie. So something like this I think is just a little bit too understated for me. But yeah, it's basically just a white dress with very bold off the shoulder kind of sleeves, and then the rest of the dress is just made of this lacy kind of fabric all over. There's not really anything too special about it. It's quite understated, but I just thought, why not try something a little bit different just to see how I feel. Now, because this dress is a little bit more subtle, there's not really that much to it. It was actually not as expensive as the other two. This one was £138, and I feel like that price is definitely reflective of this dress. But the quality does feel amazing, so let's try it on and see how it actually looks on me. So this is the next dress. Now I've got to say, I really don't like this. I'm just looking in the viewfinder and I just think it looks pretty awful in my opinion. I don't know, maybe that's just me, that's just my opinion, but I think the length is very awkward and the overall like fabric that this is made of is just not very flattering. I mean, on your wedding day, you want to feel your best, you want to look your best and just feel confident. But with this dress, I feel like I would be like the complete opposite. I thought that maybe I would like it because it's got that like tight fitting sort of fishtail thing to it, which I usually like, but I think it's just the length that's really throwing me off. I just think it's a weird length. There's nothing really about this dress that I dislike in particular. Like the sleeves are fine, the fabric is okay. It's just like the shape and the cut of it. I think it's mainly the bottom that I just don't really like. But that's exactly what this video is about, and I think that's what like the experience of choosing your wedding dress should be. You will try some things that you love, and then you'll try some things that will just reassure you that you definitely don't like them. Although I don't really like this, I'm still very glad that I tried it on just in case. I think I'm gonna have to give this one a thumbs down though. And now lastly, the next two wedding dresses have actually come in this little bag right here. So to be honest, I don't know how amazing they're gonna be because they are quite small. Like if both of them fit in this little package, I don't really know if I have high hopes. I do know, however, that these were a lot more affordable, so to be honest, we can't really judge it by its cover. Let's just crack them open and see what they're like inside. So the first one I see is this one right here. Now on the website, this did look pretty nice. I got it because I just loved the like sheer lace that it had all over the dress pretty much. Ooh, okay. This is pretty. It's very like airy. That's what I can think of. The second I picked it up, it's very light, it's very breezy. So if you're having a wedding in a hot country, this would be a good choice. So this is what it's like. It's basically very meshy, very, as I said, very breezy and very sheer. So if you're not really into this kind of vibe, maybe this isn't the one for you, but I actually kind of liked it. Then this is what it looks like on the bottom. It doesn't go that long. I think it will go down to the ground, but it won't really have a drag. And then this is what it looks like on the back. It is absolutely backless. There is nothing to kind of get in the way, which I actually quite like that. So this dress right here was £110, and I've got to say, I feel like it's a little bit pricey for what it is, considering the fabric is so thin. This kind of just feels like one of those wedding dresses you buy from Wish. So I don't know if it's really worth £100. It is very pretty though, and the quality isn't terrible. Like it's nice. It doesn't feel like it'll be itchy or anything, so that's great. Guess let's just give it a go. Let's pop this on and see how it fits. Alrighty, so here is the next one. I've got to say, I didn't think I would like this one as much as I do, but I'm kind of obsessed with these sleeves. These sleeves are so cute. Now me personally, I love the dresses that have like either really thin straps or like lace straps. I don't really ever go for sleeves. Everything that I've pinned on my Pinterest that's to do with like wedding dresses and inspiration, I never go for sleeves. This one I'm actually kind of impressed with. I never thought I would go for sleeves, and to be honest, I'm kind of changing my mind. I actually quite like these. I've got to say, as I was holding up this dress to begin with, I really didn't think I would like it. I kind of had very low expectations because it kind of just looked like one of those Wish wedding dresses, as I already said. But I'm actually kind of blown away by it, considering it was just over £100. It's pretty good quality. I mean, I still think it's a bit of a rip-off for £100. I still think it's not really worth it based on what the fabric is made of. But at the end of the day, you're never really gonna find a decent looking wedding dress dress that's good quality, that's under £100, really. Now, would I wear this to my wedding day? Probably not this one exactly, but the sleeves are definitely growing on me. All right, guys, and the very last dress I have is right here, and this one actually happens to be the least expensive one of the lot. It was only £85. Now, the reason why I got this is because it was a little bit different. Like, although I know what I like to kind of try other things outside of my comfort zone as well, just to like double check to see if I actually don't like it or if I do like it. Do you know what I mean? So this is why I picked up this dress, because I just thought it was really cool and a little bit different from the rest. So here is what the dress looks like. It's made of that same sort of fabric that's kind of like that foamy scuba diving sort of fabric. Do you guys know what I mean? This is basically that. It's a off the shoulder kind of thing with these like ruffles on one side. I think that's pretty elegant, very nice. But then the interesting part is the actual bottom of the dress. As you guys can see, it's kind of just like a mini skirt going on right here, but then it has the longer part of the dress at the back, so it's kind of like a two-length dress. Now, I usually don't like things like this. I always find that it looks a little bit weird on me personally, but I just thought, why not try it? It's a little bit different. I've never tried a wedding dress like this before, and who knows, I may even like it. So as I said, this is £85. It's not expensive at all for a wedding dress, but the quality seems to be quite nice, so I do have kind of high hopes for this. Okay, so this is the next dress. I actually couldn't do it up all the way around the back, so you guys are gonna have to ignore that. But let's just talk about it. This dress is very unique. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, if you take this away, it's like a really nice cocktail kind of party dress. And then as soon as you introduce this, it's a wedding dress. It's actually kind of crazy, but I'm liking this. It's very different and very not me, but I actually kind of weirdly dig it. I like the whole off the shoulder thing. I think that's really cool. I think it's a very elegant dress. Like, you have to be super elegant to be able to pull something like this off. And I don't know if that's me, just being real. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like checking it out. How would it even look from the back? That's a whole other thing. You have to think of the photos, okay? I can just imagine wearing something like this to a wedding that's like in the summer, somewhere in Greece or Italy. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. What do you guys think? Would you wear something this bold to your wedding? Do you think it's wedding appropriate? And like I said, I usually don't go for things that are like short and then suddenly long in the back, because it just confuses me. Like the two layers, the two lengths, I don't know if it works, but this weirdly works. I don't know what's wrong with me. To be honest though, I'm still a little bit on the fence about whether I would wear something like this to a wedding, so I'm gonna give it like a half thumbs up, half thumbs down. All right guys, so those were all of the wedding dresses from Asos that I'm gonna try out for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this and just got to see what there is on Asos right now. I think my personal favorite wedding dress of the lot was either the first or the second, and they just happen to be the most expensive ones, which I feel like that definitely says something. Obviously, if you get an inexpensive wedding dress, it's gonna be pretty basic, it's gonna be kind of plain, and then the more you spend, the more like intricate it's gonna get, and I think it's just gonna be a little bit more special. But with that being said, you can definitely get some really nice wedding dresses off of Asos for very little money, and I mean, the dresses I just showed you guys in this video definitely speak for themselves. Let me know which one of these dresses was your favorite in the comments below. I would love to know your opinions as well, and if you would like to see more videos like this, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up down below. But I guess that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.